Hello beautiful people, what is up? My name is Lexi and welcome to my channel. This is the first video on this channel, as you can tell, but you might be joining me from my old channel, Creative Readers, etc. I have decided to move forward and create a new channel. I will post a video on my old channel about that, sort of as a goodbye. It'll be real emotional and sweet, but if you are brand new, hello, my name is Lexi. I do bullet journaling. I read books, as you can likely tell by my background, and I do a bunch of other creative stuff. I sometimes make vlogs. I've got one of those coming up very soon, actually. And I'm just here to have a good time and hopefully bring a smile to people's faces and share my artwork with the world. So hopefully we can have a good time together. I do pinky promise that my intros for bullet journal videos will not normally be like this, but since it is my first video on this channel, I wanted to introduce myself. Hello. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. Hello, and welcome to Voiceover Lexi. I am very excited about this month's theme. It is Heartstopper, because as many people are currently, I am also obsessed with Heartstopper. My friend recommended it to me because she was super excited about the show coming out. She had read the webcomic beforehand, and I fell in love. I purchased all of the books and some of Alice Oseman's other work, so that might be a fun readathon coming up. And I decided to theme this month's bullet journal around it. I also thought it was fitting, since Heartstopper is largely about being yourself and embracing who you are, especially your sexuality, and it is Pride Month. So I also thought it was kind of fitting for that. It's very exciting. I really love how it turned out, although I did quickly discover about now in the footage actually that the watercolor that I normally do in my bullet journals was not going to work out for this spread, so I do switch over to my Tombos after this page. But I like how the watercolor ended up looking for the cover page. It was just hard to get the colors to be the exact way that I wanted them. The suits should be a little bit more of a blue color than a green color, and mixing it didn't go too well, but that's okay because I do still think it turned out pretty good. My calendar page is actually very simplistic. I normally do a little bit more detail on my calendars than this, but this month my idea was inspired by Nick spilling his blue ink on himself because he writes in a blue fountain pen. It is very simple, but I kind of like it that way. I think it goes with the vibe of the rest of this month. It's all very simplistic, but still very colorful, and it doesn't detract from the actual calendar, which is, you know, the point of the whole thing. So I think it's gonna work out great, and I love how it turned out looking. habit trackers are probably my favorite 2 pages out of this entire spread, honestly. I think the mood tracker is going to look so bright and colorful and fun when it's all filled in. And my habit tracker is Nellie, because Nellie is an icon and honestly the best character in the entire series, so we had to give her some appreciation. I really love how it turned out. The mood tracker is inspired by the shoes that both Nick and Charlie wear, because Charlie wears Converse and Nick wears Vans. I love how they look, and of course I had to do the leaves in the background, and Nellie is just adorable, so it's really cute, really fun, and I just love these 2 pages so much. My finance tracker is a little doodle of Nick and Charlie. It is inspired, well, pretty much copied from one of the scenes in Heartstopper. If it wasn't very clear, all of the art in this, except for like the shoes, is not my own. I recreated it in my journal, but it was of course originally created by Alice Osman. Wanted to put that out there. And even though the comic is in black and white, I thought it was very plain, so I wanted to add a little bit more color to my bullet journal. So I colored in their shirts and their hoodie. And my finance tracker setup, I might do a video on why I do it the way I do it eventually at some point, if that would sound interesting to you guys. And then my stats tracker, I decided to do Charlie's drum kit. And I had the actual things to fill in my statistics for the month, which is basically things like my playlist, what books I read, what movies I watched, things like that. And then I think the last one is TV shows that I watched, which I don't really ever use because I don't watch that much TV. But it is a percussion staff, and then to go with Charlie's drum kit, because that's a big part of who Charlie is. And here is going to be the final flip through. If you guys have made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. I will be posting weekly, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for watching.